All right, guys, welcome back to episode 4 of the Dual Threat podcast. Episode 4 already, Griff. That's absolutely wild. But here we are for week 16. How's it going, my man?
Week 16, Caden. It's amazing. Playoffs are here. We're going to sneak into the playoffs for, I'm trying to think, what are we, 3 weeks, 4 weeks away from the playoffs?
Yeah, we're right there. Less than a month away.
Less than a month away. If you guys have arrived, we appreciate you guys. Leave a like, comment, share this pod right now. We're going to give you our week 16 thoughts and reactions picks. This video will probably be around 30, 35 minutes. You know what I mean? A quick one, but you'll hear what Caden and the Guru are on this weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're excited. Massive Thursday night game. That's why we're dropping this one Thursday morning. Let's waste no time. Seahawks, Rams, divisional game rematch from earlier this season. Sam Darnold struggled, 4 interceptions, and yet the Rams almost lost this game. The Seahawks were right there. A Jason Myers 60-yarder, I want to say, away from winning this game after all of the adversity that they faced. Here we are again. Griff, who do you like to win this one on Thursday Night Football?
This is a battle for the ages, Caden, and I'm mad it's on Thursday Night Football. Both these teams deserve a full week's rest, if that makes sense. Both these teams are getting 4 days rest, and I don't know if Davante Adams is going to play. Is Davante Adams doubtful?
He is. He's probably not going to play. If I had to guess, he's not going to play.
Yeah, he's probably not going to play. By the time you're watching this, he could have already been ruled out. But yeah, Davante Adams, that's a huge loss for the Rams. That's a huge loss for the Rams. I think, give me the Seattle Seahawks in this game. Give me the Seattle Seahawks in this game. I believe it's a pick'em, and it should be a pick'em. Both these teams are extremely good. No Davante Adams, I think, is going to be a problem for the Rams. Like you said in that other matchup, they were a 60-yard field goal away, Seattle was, from winning that game. If Sam Darnold, what do you throw, 4 interceptions?
Yep, 4 interceptions.
He threw 4 interceptions. He cuts those interceptions out. They win that game. I think they cut the interceptions. It's going to be a dogfight of a game. Give me the Seattle Seahawks. He makes this field goal tonight. He makes this field goal, the game winner tonight. He doesn't miss it. He makes the game winner. Give the Seattle Seahawks in an absolute dogfight to win by 3 points at home.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you. And we kind of broke it down a little bit in the week before and in the prior week where we're like, Sam Darnold's been struggling a little bit, but not even struggling. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but just he doesn't need it to be Superman, if that makes sense. He isn't needed to be this guy that's throwing 4 touchdowns every single game like we were seeing at the beginning of the year, but they've still had such a great season. And this is massive game. You win this game and you are in the driver's seat in the number 1 overall seed in the NFC. This is a huge game. To your point, I wish this was a Sunday nighter where we could see Davante get a few more days of rest, let everybody be ready to go. 2 teams at their absolute best. Regardless, this is going to be an absolute banger. I'm in agreement with you. I like Seattle to win this game. They got hit by a tsunami the last time they played the Rams. The interceptions, the red zone scoring, the 60-yard field goal, the lucky coffin corner punt at the 1-yard line. So much went against this Seattle team, and yet they still almost won. I was talking about how I was very impressed in a loss, and I feel like I never say that. How often are you impressed by a team losing? I was impressed by the Seahawks losing. I like them to win on Thursday Night Football. It is currently, as we speak, the Los Angeles Rams are favored by 1.5 points. I'm curious to see if that. Yeah, I'm curious to see if that goes up maybe to 2.5 if Davante plays. We'll see. He is currently listed as questionable. Griff, we've got Saturday games. We've got Saturday games starting this week for the first time this year. Eagles, Commanders. The Eagles are a 6.5 point favorite. They are traveling on the road. Who do you got in this one?
Give me the Eagles. Give me the Eagles. What's the weather going to be like in?
It is going to be 62 and cloudy.
Yeah, give me the Eagles. They need this. They need this game bad. They need to get on a little win streak, get some momentum going into the playoffs. Washington, no Jane Daniels. They shut him down for the remainder of the year. I think they did look good against the Giants, you know what I mean? And they got the win. But I mean, the Giants, they're openly tanking. Give me the Eagles in this one, divisional rival. No Jane Daniels. If Jane Daniels was playing, I might lean maybe taking Washington into the points. But I mean, Marcus Mariota, don't know which Washington is going to show up. 2 weeks ago, did they get blanked by Minnesota? That was an absolute routing. Yeah, give me the Eagles on this one.
Yeah, I don't know which Marcus Mariota is going to show up, to be quite honest with you. But, shout out Chris Collinsworth there. If you know, you know. But I like the Eagles to win this one in a pretty dominant fashion as well. They had a really nice win this week to kind of get back on track. And I know it's against the Raiders, but no matter who you're beating in the NFL, a win is a win, and that's exactly what you needed. I like Philly to stay hot here. In our second Saturday night game, we've got Green Bay, just a brutally battered team right now, going on the road against Chicago. Chicago is a 1.5-point underdog.
Give me the Bears. I'm going with the Bears. I'm going with the Bears. I don't like Hayden, and you might agree or disagree. I can't stand, they just played this team. In 3-week span, you're playing a team twice with a gap in the middle. I don't like that. Spread it out. I'm not talking about playing them week 1 and then week 18. Play them week 5 and then play them in week 13. You know what I mean? Give them a little bit of time to develop. Caleb Williams, the last play of the game, that 4th down, should have thrown it to DJ Moore, didn't. He threw an interception. No Micah Parsons in this game for Green Bay. Give me the Chicago Bears to win this game by a field goal. I think both these teams, the Bears need this win bad. The Bears definitely need this win bad. And the Packers, they want to win the division as well. But give me the Green Bay Packers here to win by a field goal. People overlooking the Bears, and they're like, oh, the Bears aren't that good. I'm like, okay, pump the brakes. The Packers didn't beat the Bears by 30 points in Green Bay. No, it was an extremely good, close game. I think we're going to get an extremely good, close game, but the Bears edge this one out.
Yeah, I was talking with my friend about it too. I hate how the NFL like chunks up these divisional games where it's like you're playing your divisional opponent 2 times in 3 weeks. The Panthers are going to play Tampa this week, and we're going to get into that next. They play them 2 times in 3 weeks here. It's like, can we space it out a little bit? I don't like, to your point, how close it is, how blocked up it is. I'm going to be taking the Green Bay Packers here. I know that they just got hit by a tsunami, like I said, in the Seahawks game a few weeks ago. They really did. I mean, the injuries are unbelievable. You've got a lot of guys questionable. Zach Tom and Christian Watson. Those are going to be huge if both of those guys can play. And obviously Micah is done for the season. Green Bay, I think they've been in this position before where they've had to win big games with players that have been injured. Chicago, it's almost like this is uncharted territory for them. Although they are 10-4, I think sometimes when you're in a big game like this, when you know this is going to have massive playoff implications, I think sometimes, you might clench those cheeks a little bit harder than when you normally would if you've been, below 500 over the last few years. And so I think it's going to take them beating a team like Green Bay this week to kind of get over that hump, especially to build that momentum and confidence into the playoffs. I'm going to roll with Green Bay here. They've shown me a lot over the last few weeks. I think Jordan Love is getting hot at the right time. They put together a full football game here. Give me Green Bay. Let's head to Sunday here, Griff. Buccaneers, Panthers, Tampa, 3-point favorite on the road. Beautiful 61-degree day in Charlotte.
Give me the Panthers. I like the Panthers here. Give me the points and then give me the money line. I like them. The Panthers are on a roller coaster right now. They're down because they lost to the Saints last week. I think they're going to be on the up. Now, Tampa Bay did lose last week, and maybe Baker Mayfield plays better, but Baker Mayfield's not been playing good. You know what I mean? I think he has an interception in the last 6 games. I think the Panthers, they bounce back. You know what I mean? They lost to the Saints. It was embarrassing. It was an absolute embarrassing loss, but this is when I think the Panthers get their get back. Now, if they were in Tampa Bay, I'd lean more in Tampa Bay, but give me the Panthers in here. It's a roller coaster, and they're going to bounce back up, in my opinion.
So tough, Griff. It is so tough right here to sit here with confidence and tell you that I think the Panthers are going to win. But at the same time, it's also tough to sit here with confidence and tell you that the Buccaneers are going to win. I'm going to roll with Tampa Bay here. I'm going to roll with this team being so upset after losing to Atlanta on Thursday Night Football. They've got a kind of a mini bye week here to get healthier. Mike Evans and Jalen McMillan really were integrated into this offense quick. I think Tampa Bay comes out here and has a brilliant performance offensively. I think Carolina is just not able to keep up with this high-flying Buccaneers offense. I'll take Tampa with the 3. Bills, Browns, maybe your nap game of the week here. Buffalo, a 10-point favorite. Cleveland is officially on sack watch with Myles Garrett. We're looking at a 28-degree day here. Who you like?
Is it in Cleveland or is it in Buffalo?
It is. It's in Cleveland.
I don't think he gets the sack record. I don't think they get the sack record. I don't think I don't think Josh Allen has to put on a Superman cape for this game. I think they run the ball really good. I think the defense stops the Browns and they win this game 24-10, 28-10. In those games where I think Josh Allen is scrambling around for his life, maybe that's when Myles Garrett would get those sacks, but they're going to be double teaming him. They're going to be triple teaming him. So I don't think he gets the sack record this game. I think he'll get it next game. But yeah, it's Josh Allen and the Bills. They're red hot right now. I see them winning 28-10, 28-7.
This is one of these games with the Bills where it's like they keep it unnecessarily close. I feel like against a good defense, although the Browns are 3-11, I think they can cover a 10-point spread. I think the Bills will win this game outright, but if we're breaking it down by who we think is going to win this game based off of the spread, I'm going to take the Browns with a dirty 10 points. I think Shador can make enough plays through the air to move the ball against a secondary that's been kind of questionable this year, depending on if Benford plays or not. I think Cleveland, and everyone's going to slam Buffalo after Buffalo's great 2 performances the last 2 weeks. This Cleveland defense is really solid, and Myles Garrett is still playing for a lot. I like Cleveland to cover the 10 here, but it's a game personally I'll be staying away from.
Do you have the Browns schedule pulled up? I feel like the Browns defense has not been impressive recently. You know what I mean? Ever since that Raiders game, and don't get me wrong, I think they played the 49ers after that, which the 49ers offense is what it is. I'm not saying it's great. I mean, 3 weeks ago, they couldn't do anything against the Panthers in that first half. But then the Bears beat them up. I feel like the Browns defense is also...
Yeah, the Titans gave them 31 the week before that. 49ers gave them 26. They've been up and down.
Yeah, so that defense has not been playing good. I feel like they're star watching. They're star watching Myles Garrett. They're ready. They want that time where, oh, what are we going to do when Myles Garrett gets the sack record? And then it's like, oh, that guy just scored a touchdown. Like, oh, don't worry, we'll get out here eventually. But no, the defense has definitely been disappointing as of late. But yeah, the Bills are going to win 28-10 in my opinion. I know you have them covering the Browns,
but nobody should listen to my advice on that one because I have.
That's a dirty game. Don't bet
dirty.
This
is
disgusting.
Please don't. Maybe one that might intrigue you. Chargers going on the road against the Cowboys. Dallas, a 1.5 point favorite. That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, give me the Chargers here. I don't care if it's in Dallas. The Dallas Cowboys, the defense stinks. The defense stinks. The offense is good, but I mean, even Pickens right now, they're not getting him the ball enough. I think the Chargers win this game. The Chargers have a lot more to play for. I guess technically the Dallas Cowboys still have a 1% chance of making the playoffs. They have to win out, and the Eagles have to lose 3 games in a row, 2 of them being Washington, 1 of them being Buffalo. But yeah, the Dallas Cowboys at home, they haven't looked good. Against Minnesota, they look terrible. They did not look good, and I feel like the exact same thing happens here, Caden, and give me the Chargers to win this game 28-17. I don't think that the Cowboys have a lot of juice right now, and the Chargers, they're playing for something. They're playing for the playoffs. They technically can still catch the Broncos, but I mean, they want to better their wild card spot. So yeah, give me the Chargers here. And you said the Chargers were a dog?
A dog, a 1.5.
Small dog, right? Yeah, no, give me the Chargers. Give me the Chargers here.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of the Chargers disrespect. It's kind of getting old. Like they were a 5.5 point underdog last week against the Chiefs. They were a small underdog to the Eagles as well. Like they've been winning games. At home. Yeah, they've been winning games and they've really impressed me. They have been a team that is just getting what I call culture wins. They're gritty, they're physical, they are beat up in a big time way, yet Justin Herbert is putting that entire team on his back, making plays with a broken hand with plates and screws in his hand like the dude's C-3PO. I mean, he is making some big time plays, and I have been just very impressed. I know the narrative around Herbert is like, yeah, this guy hasn't won in the postseason, and he's the what if man. Everyone calls him the what if man, but I've been really impressed with the Herbinator this season. I think he's really putting forth maybe the best season of his career, and I know that may sound crazy to say, but with everything considered, man, with the 2 tackles being out, with the revolving door of running backs, with him breaking his hand, he has been nails this year, and I've been really impressed with Herbert. Give me the Chargers here as a small dog. I'm sick of the Chargers disrespect. Dirty game of the week alert. Chiefs, Titans. Chiefs, a 3.5 point favorite. What the heck are you going to do here?
I'm back in the dirty Titans. I'm back in the Titans. We talked about it in the week 15 recap. I think Cam Ward has something to play for. I think Cam Ward is going to go out there and try to win games, if that makes sense. I feel like the Chiefs they're on vacation. They're in the Bahamas. They're in Barbados. I mean, Chris Jones didn't even know he was out of the playoffs until that interview that he had an hour after the game. That is absolutely crazy. I know Gardner Minshew can go out there and make some magic, but what for? Chiefs fans, you should want them to lose this game. It betters your draft stock for next year. You should want this game. No point of winning this game. Absolutely no point of winning this game. Don't get me wrong. The Chiefs are going to go out there and try to win the game. But even with Patrick Mahomes, they would beat the Titans. But even with Patrick Mahomes, the offense does not look good. Like, they're not scoring more than 20 points. And Cam Ward said that the team is rat. The team is rat over there for Tennessee. But I mean, hey, they played good against the Browns a couple weeks ago. They put up 30 on them. I think the Titans get another dirty win here. Give me the Titans in this game.
I'm in agreement with you. It's as crazy as that sounds. Taking Tennessee, it's so dirty. It's so disgusting, but it's like,
What's the weather going to be like in that game?
It's going to be 51 degrees. So it'll be nice. Pretty nice game. But yeah, with Tennessee, man, I just view them as a team where it's like they're playing for Cam Ward to show that he's got that dog in him. And I do believe that he has that dog in him. What are the Chiefs playing for? When you have an injury like that to Patrick Mahomes and it just feels like your heart just got ripped out of your chest and then squeeze. Yeah, like in Dumb and Dumber, that's some good knowledge right there. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie before. That's some good ball knowledge.
What you needed to say is Indiana Jones Temple of Doom. That's what you needed to say, but you probably never watched the video.
I'm more of a Dumb and Dumber guy.
Pulls out the heart. I got the Dumb and Dumber reference too, but I mean that was more in an Indiana Jones Temple of Doom action. But go on.
Okay, well that's all right. I'm more of a Dumb and Dumber, and some people say I'm the dumbest, but I would disagree.
If you're dumb, I'm dumber.
Okay, you know what? See, that's why you're my boy. And that's why you're my boy. And then I'd say I'm the dumbest. I'll take the Titans here. This is the dirty game of the week. And I think this is going to be in close contention for it. Bengals going on the road against the Dolphins. Both teams eliminated. Cincinnati's a 1.5 favorite. I mean, yuck.
I mean, this is I would rather, and it's crazy. I would rather watch Tennessee versus the Chiefs than this rat game. I mean, Tua, get the coins out. If you bet this game, good on you. I'm not even touching this game with a 10-foot pole. Cincinnati, the coach came out and said, of course, Joe Burrow's going to play. We want him to win. Why would you want to win? Help Joe Burrow out. If Joe Burrow wins, he loses. This is him openly hurting his chances of getting a better draft pick. And then for the Dolphins, did you say it's in Miami, right?
Yeah, it's in Miami.
So Miami, you're not playing in the cold. So, I mean, maybe you might win a game. So I have no 2 cents on this game. If you were like, man, I really want a guru's opinion on this game, don't touch it on the betting side. But I'm going to have to lean Miami because I feel like Cincinnati, you are openly hurting Joe Burrow if you go out there and win this game. Give me Miami. But I mean, like I said, whoever wins this game loses.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Miami, they almost are like trying to play for maybe Mike McDaniel's job. I just feel like maybe they have more to play for. Cincinnati, I mean, there's literally nothing good that could come from winning. Miami, maybe there's some small things that can come from winning, like Tua can stay in Miami. I mean, dude, this guy might get shipped out to like Guantanamo Bay. I mean, you don't know where this guy's going to go. So, I mean, if you want to stay in Miami and have fun, I would try and win this game with everything that is in you, but I hate it. I'm going to take Miami with the 1.5. It's absolutely disgusting. Oh my gosh, Griff, we've got another contender. 3-11 Jets versus the 4-10 Saints. Saints are a 4.5 point favorite. Wow.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. We're in that point of the season where like only 5 games really matter. This game's disgusting. Give me the Saints to mud stomp the Jets. Don't know if Brady Cook, right? Or is Brady Cook or Brady Quinn?
Oh, Brady Cook. Brady Quinn is a former quarterback.
Yeah, Notre Dame. Yeah, Notre Dame. Yeah, if Brady Cook plays, but even if he doesn't, give me the Saints. They want to see Shoe develop. And you Gomers who think that I don't know it's Tyler Shuck, or I know his name. I call him Tyler Shoe as a nickname. I got a comment on that, like, this guy doesn't even know his real name. Like, I got it. His real name, I call him Tyler Shoe as the bit. But they want to see him develop. Give me the Saints to win. You said the Saints were at home, right?
4.5 my favorite.
Yeah. Give me the Saints to win this game. They still want to win games. You obviously saw it against the Panthers. The Jets, they have the top 3 pick right now, I believe.
Probably, and they stink.
Top 3, top 2. They stink. Give me the Saints here, and I actually like the Saints. And the 4.5. I think they win by 10 plus.
Yeah, I agree with you. Depending on who the quarterback is, I think New Orleans wins this game. These are culture wins for New Orleans, and I understand. Hey, maybe you're getting a little bit worse of a draft positioning, depending on, these ticky-tacky wins that you're picking up, but you're also building a culture. I mean, this is a year one head coach with a year one quarterback, Kellen Moore, Tyler Shuck. They're playing good football. And I wanted Tyler Shuck to be the quarterback from day one, and yet they decided to be dumb and put Spencer, what do you call him?
Spencer Ratface.
Yeah, Spencer Ratface. They put the rat face in, and they were just terrible. But I mean, Tyler Shue, he's good. He's been playing some good football. I can get behind him being the QB1 in New Orleans next year. Let's continue to put together some good tape, some good momentum, and let's see what New Orleans is made of. This isn't necessarily dirty game of the week because you've got two pretty exciting quarterbacks, but you've got 9 against the concussion protocol, man. Vikings, Giants, Minnesota on the road is a 3-point favorite.
I don't know how this isn't 10 points for Minnesota. I think Minnesota boat race. Get the boats out, ladies and gentlemen, and race them because they're going to boat race this Giants team. Side note, is he in concussion protocol and is he going to play? Jackson Dart.
I believe he is going to play. I think it was just he got reviewed during the game.
Okay. Because I would say if Jameis Winston played this game, it would be a lot tighter if that makes sense. But if Dart's going to play, give me Minnesota win this game minimum by a touchdown. If 9 shows up, no problem covering the spread. Now, if McTrashbag shows up, you're cooked. But I mean, that's just the dicey roll in this game. Minnesota, like we said, with the Saints, like we said in the week 15 recap, they want to see JJ develop. They really don't care about that draft pick if they get the pick number 20 overall. If JJ starts developing, that doesn't matter. They need JJ to develop. And if 9 shows up, like I said, which he has been in the last 2 weeks, now it is outside in the cold. I believe these last 2 games for Minnesota, one was at home indoors, and then the other one was in Dallas indoors. So can he play outside? I have no idea. I think he can. But yeah, I think they roll the Giants. The Giants, they packed it in. They're in Barbados. They don't I think they have the number 1 overall pick currently right now. Don't F that up. The Vikings win this game by minimum a touchdown.
Yeah, I'm in complete agreement. I don't understand how this could possibly be such a short spread. I think Minnesota is still playing for a lot, considering the fact that both of these teams are Cancun bound. The Giants, I mean, I think I'm seeing all these reports and rumors. I don't know if they're true. Jackson Dart's going out with supermodels and stuff. I mean, they're checked out to the max. And once Scat left the chat, it's been uphill sled. It's been an uphill sled, but I think Minnesota, they've still had, which is crazy, but they are still playing for a ton because they're a Super Bowl contender next year if JJ McCarthy is good. That's how good they are. And people are quick to forget. Maybe you want to call me crazy. They won 14 football games last year. This is a very talented team with arguably the best receiver in football. You need 9 to show up and be that dude. I'm excited to see how he continues to develop and can really close the season strong. Got 3 big time games left. Griff, maybe the game of the day. Jaguars on the road against the Denver Broncos. You're looking at a pretty nice weather day, 57 degrees. Denver is a 3-point favorite, and you normally get 3 points when you are the home team. So maybe Vegas thinks this is, kind of a pick 'em, but they're going to give them 3 because they're at home.
Yeah, Kane, give me Denver. I'm rolling with Denver. They're the home team. I think it's very difficult to play over there. They're traveling cross country. They have to play in the Mile High City, so it's tough to breathe in there. And come fourth quarter, and that's why I think the Broncos are going to be one of 2 teams to win to go to the Super Bowl, is because by the fourth quarter, these teams are gassed. These teams are like, man, we need that second win, and we're not getting it because physically we just can't breathe up there. Listen, I know they have the masks on the sidelines, but that's not good enough. And the Denver Broncos, they can go all day, and they have been proving it all year, like year after year, week after week. Like last week against the Packers, they were down multiple times in that game. They brushed that off, and they said, we've come back being down by 30 against the Giants early on in the season. I think the Denver Broncos win this game 21-14, 21-17. I think they cover the spread. Give me the Denver Broncos at home. I will say, if the Jags beat the Broncos, dude, we got to start talking about the Jags as being like a Super Bowl, not favorite, but like a Super Bowl, like a team that can go to the Super Bowl. Because if they win, they're one of the best teams in the AFC. But I don't see it happening. I think Denver wants that 1 seed. That 1 seed is so important for Denver, and I think they get it. And I think they get another good win, another good outing from Bo Nix. I mean, you sit there and say the Broncos have won 11 games in a row, so this might be the game where they got, if that makes sense, but I don't think they get got. I think they get and not get got.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, this is the litmus test for Jacksonville here. If you win this game, if you are Jacksonville, I feel like you can go to the Super Bowl this year. As crazy as that sounds, I feel like you can go to the Super Bowl this year. But if you lose, I'm like, this is a team that's going to lose in the first round. I don't know that I should have a lot of confidence in them. Denver, this is a huge game for them as well. These are two teams that are solid, but whoever wins, I'm going to have a lot more confidence in terms of getting to that ultimate goal of getting to the Super Bowl and trying to win a Super Bowl. I like Denver in this one. Me and you have been on the same side for a lot of these picks here. Denver's defense, I think, is going to really give this Jacksonville offense some big time problems. They haven't really seen the toughest of defenses in the NFL over the last few weeks on this win streak. I think Denver gives them fits. I think Trevor turns the ball over a few times, and I like Denver in this one. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you look at that win streak that they're on, I mean, if you have it pulled up, I mean, it was the Jets, then it was
the Jets, Indy, no Sauce Gardner, Titans, Cardinals in overtime, Chargers gutted with injuries, Texans, best defense in football, Las Vegas overtime.
Yeah,
30,
no, give me Denver.
Dirty. Nap game of the week in the afternoon slate. Falcons, Cardinals, Atlanta, 2.5-point favorite on the road here.
Absolute nap game of the week. But if you haven't napped and you got made through all this video, we appreciate you getting through this video. Give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share. We appreciate that. That helps more than you think. That helps definitely more than you think. Back to the nap game. Give me the Arizona Cardinals in this game. Give me the Arizona Cardinals in this game. The Falcons, I just don't see them striking lightning twice, if that makes sense. Kirk Cousins, I don't think plays as well. Kyle Pitts doesn't play as well. Don't know if Drake London is going to play. If he does, that actually helps out the Atlanta Falcons. But the Arizona Cardinals, I think, say whatever you want about them. They're garbage. Don't get me wrong. They're garbage, but they're scrappy. They're garbage, but scrappy. They have one of the best tight ends in the NFL. Now, the defense over there for the Cardinals is rat. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to go with the dog in the Arizona Cardinals, but it's not with a lot of confidence. You know what I mean? It's absolutely not a lot of confidence because they could easily lose this game by 3. What's the spread? 2.5?
Yep, 2.5.
Yeah, the Falcons can win this game by 3 points. I'm going to go with the dog in the Arizona Cardinals, but I mean, don't bet this game. Don't be shocked if the Falcons win, but I'm going to go with the dog.
All right, I'm going to disagree with you here. I'm going to take the Falcons here. I'm going to take the Falcons to win this one. Kirk Cousins has actually been showing some really good signs for this offense. Bijan's been obviously doing what he's going to do, but Kyle Pitts, man, he's really benefiting the most when Kirk Chains is throwing up his chains and he's doing his thing. That's when Kyle Pitts it succeeds. And I think with Drake London, if he plays this week, it's just another weapon in this arsenal for this Falcons offense. They're extremely talented offensively. And I do think that Raheem Morris is coaching for his job these last few weeks. I think he's trying to show everything that he possibly can to prove that he should be the head coach of this team. I think they put everything they've got into this game, and I think they ultimately win. On to the 125 games. We've got the Steelers going on the road against the Lions. Detroit absolutely needs it. They're a 7-point favorite.
Yeah, give me the Lions to get the belts out. Give me the Lions to absolutely massacre the Steelers. I think the Steelers offense cannot put up more than 20 points. And I think the Lions are going to put up 40. So give me the Lions at home. They need this win bad. That weird stat where like they don't lose back to back or something like that. Or like every time they lose, they cover coming off the loss. If that makes sense. They're coming off a loss against the Rams. They need this win bad. So do the Steelers. But I think the Steelers are sitting back and being like, hey, we beat the Dolphins. We get to, like, this is like conspiracy guru talk right here. I think they sit back and they're like, dude, even if we lose to the Lions, you know what I mean? We play the Browns next week. After that, if we win that game, we hold our own destiny. Now, don't get me wrong. They beat the Steelers. Ravens, you're cooked. Ravens fans are huge Lions fans this weekend. If they somehow beat the Lions, Ravens, you are cooked. Absolutely cooked, but I don't see that happening. I think Aaron Rodgers can't put up more than 20 points. I think that defense steps up, but I think that offense cooks that Steelers defense, and I think Givington 3 touchdowns. So give me the Steelers to win like 42-20.
Which
Lions, my bad. Lions bad.
I couldn't get a Givington masterclass last week in the fantasy playoffs when I needed him the most. And he's
going to run. Did you win or did you lose?
I lost. I went up against Trey McBride, who was like prime MJ. It was a brutal performance. The team I went up against had his best week of the entire year against me. I mean, that's just Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles, chat, but here we are. Detroit, get the belts out. This is going to be a 21 plus victory. Toxic relationship. If you need some distance, get your distance right now. You better brace your heart. Brace your heart, Steelers fans, because the big bad Lions, they're also playing for a lot right now too, and they absolutely need this win. They're at home in a controlled environment. They're healthy offensively. They are going to absolutely rout the Steelers, in my opinion. You made a good point. Pittsburgh's not going to put up more than 21 points. So, hey, just hit that threshold of 24, 28. You're good to go. And I don't think they can realistically contend with that. I like the Lions to win this one big. In our final afternoon game here, potential nap candidate also, Raiders going on the road against the Texans. Houston, 14-point favorite.
Yeah, again, belts out game. A lot of belts are going to get out on that Sunday. They're going to get, I think they win 28-0, like 28-7, 28-3. It's going to be a carbon copy of the Eagles game. Literally a carbon copy of that Eagles game. The Raiders, they've checked out. They've absolutely checked out. Don't know if it's going to be Kenny Pickett. Don't know if it's going to be Geno Smith. Doesn't really matter. If Geno plays, they're going to lose by 30. If Pickett plays, they're going to lose by 30. Houston, they're going to run into a buzzsaw. I mean, the Raiders are going to run into Houston, a.k.a. the buzzsaw. The defense isn't going to let up more than 10 points. And now 14.5 is a brutal number. It is a lot of points. You could get the backdoor. The Raiders could backdoor here. But if the Raiders show up like they did, and I get it, outside in Philly, and then they're going to Houston, Houston's inside. The only way I think they even cover is if Houston just overlooks them, which I do think Houston plays the Chargers the week after. So this could be a look ahead week, but no way they lose the game. Give me Houston to absolutely eviscerate the Raiders.
As much as I hate this game, I think, Griff, maybe the only thing I like in this game is, regardless of who the quarterback is, maybe you just take them to throw 3 interceptions, whatever that alternate line would be. The Houston Texans have been turning everyone over this year. They've been getting every quarterback to throw interceptions against them. And Geno already likes to turn the football over. Sorry, Geno. Houston might take the ball away 3 or 4 times here. Whoever's quarterbacking for the Raiders, this is going to be an absolute obliteration, domination, whatever hyperbole you want to use here. It's going to get ugly very, very quick. Sunday Night Football is going to be a banger. I'm excited for Sunday Night Football, and it's interesting because you have the 11-3 Patriots going on the road against the 7-7 Ravens. Ravens can't lose. They cannot lose this game if they want to have any chance, because their path is to the playoffs, is winning the division. You're not going to be a wild card team. But if you're Baltimore, boy, do you need this win. 3-point favorite. I almost said 3.5. 3-point favorite at home. Patriots off a loss. Griff, what do you like here?
The spread is weird to me. You know what I mean? I thought it would be in the more realm, and I get it. You're at a home team, you get 3 points. But even then, I thought it was going to be like a pick 'em, because the Ravens need this win. Like you said, the Ravens need this win to keep up with the Steelers. But I think the Patriots need this win as well. You know what I mean? They still need to clinch the division, and they caught a loss. They caught a loss against the Bills at home. It happens. But if they want to kick this thing back into drive, they got to win these last 3 games, the Patriots, and get that momentum back going into the playoffs. Also, if they want to catch Denver, they for the 1 seed, they still have to win out. This is going to be a good game. This is going to be a very good game. Give me the Patriots and the 3 points. Give me the Patriots and the 3 points. Honestly, why wouldn't you take the Patriots with 3 points? I get it. It's in Baltimore, but I mean, the Patriots offense, good, defense, good, special teams, good. The Ravens, what are we going to get with Lamar Jackson? You know what I mean? They did beat the brakes off the Cincinnati Bengals, but the Bengals played like garbage. They played like absolute garbage. You're going to give me 3 points for what I think is the better team. The Ravens could win this game, but I'm going to take the Patriots in those 3 points.
This has got to be the weirdest line of the entire week. And this is just like the Saints-Panthers game, where I'm like, I know the Panthers are going to lose this game because Vegas is telling me something here. And I just looked, 80% of the money and 80% of the tickets are on New England. This is an absolute hammerhead shark game of the week. People are going to be nuking New England. This is going to get ugly, in my opinion. I think Baltimore wins this one outright. I think they win maybe by 10 plus points. And I think we might have some major question marks about New England when this week is over with, because, man, 2 straight losses against 2 of the top tier teams. This is what I was concerned about, Patriots. I was concerned about your ability to beat the top tier teams in the NFL when you're not just beating up on the cupcakes in the National Football League. I am a little bit concerned for New England here. I think Baltimore gets a massive, massive win. They keep their playoff hopes alive. Let's see what the MVP can do, because do or die right here, Griff.
Do or die for the Ravens. But looking at the Patriots schedule, how many games did they have to win to technically win the division? Because are they a game up on the Bills right now?
They're a game up. I don't know how that tiebreaker shakes out because they're tied, but Baltimore on the road, Jets on the road, Miami at home. I feel like they've got to win out. I don't know if losing a game, I don't know who the tiebreaker goes to, but I think if you lose a game, you're tied, and I don't know.
You know, it might be the Patriots getting the tiebreaker, because didn't the Dolphins beat the Bills? So if the Patriots beat the Dolphins and the Jets, I feel like that they would. I feel like the Patriots would have won not all their divisional games because they lost to the Bills, but the Bills losing to the Dolphins would cook them. You know, because now I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, man, if the Patriots, if the Patriots lose this game and then win the next 2, they might have the division.
Yeah, New England's 3-1 in the division. Buffalo's 3-2. So you're right. So New England would have the tiebreaker.
That's gonna suck for you guys.
So New England would need to lose 2 more games. So I feel like as much as it's, both teams absolutely need it, I think Baltimore needs it way, way worse than possibly what New England could need it for. But regardless, you're not coming into that game with that mindset. Let's head to Monday Night Football here. 49ers going on the road against the Colts. San Fran, 6-point favorite. Old Man Rivers at the helm. Who do you like here?
I'm going to go with the 49ers here. I don't think the 49ers overlook Old Man Rivers like Seattle did, if that makes sense. I think they go in there and get a clean 10-point win. You know what I mean? Clean 10-point win. I think Philip Rivers will be better than last week because he'll be at home. He'll have a lot of that rust knocked off. I'm not saying that he's going to be like the old Philip Rivers, but I just think the Seattle Seahawks overlooked them. I think Seattle said, dude, this dude's not going to complete a pass. This dude's not going to do this. And I think the offense thought that too for the Seahawks. They said, you know what? We don't need to put up a ton of points because they're not going to score a lot of points. I think the 49ers don't look at that. I think they're going to go in there. It's indoors, so there's no outdoor stuff weather-wise. And I think the Colts need this win bad. You know what I mean? For playoff talks, you know what I mean? But I think the 49ers get a clean 10-point win here because the 49ers are playing for a lot. They're playing for the 1 seed. They're playing for the division, and they can't afford to lose to the Colts in Indianapolis Monday Night Football. It's kind of funny how they work because Monday Night Football 3 weeks ago, when Daniel Jones ruptured his Achilles, they were like, oh man, this Monday Night Football game is going to suck. But now they could at least like hype up Phillip Rivers and give him like all the prime time spots that they have. But give me the 49ers here, 10-point win.
Yeah, I like it too. I like San Francisco to win this one pretty handedly here. Their defense has been really good considering all the injuries that they had, and that's a testament to Robert Saleh, the job he's done coming back to San Francisco after everybody wrote him off with his bumpy time in New York. He's done a tremendous job with San Francisco. Barack has been red hot, and this Niners offense, I think, is going to absolutely roll. I don't know if Phillip Rivers can throw the ball more than 15 yards, and that's not to say that he hasn't done a great job, but I just think with a game of tape now, having seen what the Colts are going to do, and sure, they're going to try and sprinkle in some new things because, you're getting desperate here. You're trying to win. You've got to win now. But I don't know, Griff. I feel like now with the game, you're going to absolutely heat that man up every single time and make him throw it underneath and get stops there because I just don't know how you let the Colts get that close. The Seahawks almost got upset by them, but man, I'll take the Niners here as well at the 6.
Yeah, give me the Niners.
All right, man. That wraps up week 16 of the NFL season. Those are our official predictions. We will be back next week with our full breakdown, our full reactions, our full analysis of everything that entails week 16 in the National Football League. 3 weeks left to go, Griff. That is absolutely wild. We get the college football playoff this weekend. We get some bangers on Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Football is at its absolute best right now, but it is coming to a close very, very quick. So we've got to enjoy it while it's still here. Griff, any final messages for the folks at home?
Absolute amazing week of football. Enjoy it with your friends. Enjoy it with your family. Hell, enjoy it with yourself. If you're one of those guys who are like, I'm a fan, I one room. I'm in the TV. No one's around me because if my team loses, there might be some problems with some other people. Hey, some of you are out there. Some of you watch this video right now and be like, yeah, that's me. The guru is literally talking about me. I got to watch the game alone because for other people's safety. But we appreciate you watching the video. Give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share. Like we said, we appreciate you being a part of this because that's what it is. You know what I mean? It's growing and we're growing with you and you're growing with us, if that makes sense.
Yes, sir. Very well said. We look forward to seeing you guys next week. Drop a comment. Tell us where you think we are absolute bozos this week. Which pick you agree with the most. Let us know down below, and we will see you guys next week. See ya.